What we have here is a one-of-a-kind piece that I will present to you today. It's lot number 238 from our upcoming auction in October 17, 2024, Fine Asian Art. This is exceptional because, you guessed it by now, it's made of pure gold, almost absolute impurity. Actually, there is a scientific analysis of the material here, and it shows the exact content of gold, which is very high, almost 60%. You will say that's actually not very high, but back in the day, this is over 1,000 years old. It was custom to mix gold and silver, so the alloy is 60% gold, 35% silver, and the rest is other components as typical for the time. The piece was analyzed by Dr. Northover, who is the foremost authority on ancient gold on the planet. He, of course, concluded that this is from the period an authentic ring drum, a Buddhist drum from the 10th century. This is a ceremonial drum, essentially, and here probably made for ritual purposes, to conduct certain ritual, tantric Buddhist ritual as they were custom during the day in the ancient kingdoms of CHAM. The ancient kingdoms of CHAM had their own interpretation of religion, of course, which was not at all mainstream, but the thing that you need to know about it is that it was the predominant cultural force on the Southeast Asian peninsula, which is today's territory of southernmost China, eastern Cambodia, and of course Vietnam. This is where this kingdom, which was very powerful, was located at the time. The drum itself is pretty much in the design of drums that were popular in the Han Dynasty already in ancient China, which were popular in Dongson, which is literally the area of Yunnan today, which is situated between China and today Vietnam, and of course also in the kingdom of Champa. Back in the day, the cultures, of course, interacted a lot, so that's why these drums are found everywhere. And also earlier, as I said, in the Han Dynasty already 2,000 years ago. This is a bit more than 1,000, maybe 1,100 years of age here. The reports, of course, the scientific reports are accompanied by an expert opinion by Jean-François Hubert, who was at one time a major consultant of Christie's in Hong Kong and who is the foremost authority on CHAM and CHAM, ancient kingdoms of CHAM, gold artifacts. This was in the possession of the István Zelnik, another foremost authority on this type of gold material, because he was the founder of the Southeast Asian Art Gold Museum, went into an important European private collection. We feel very honored that it was now given to us. It has, of course, the accompanying export government license documentation, and it's also published in the catalog of the István Zelnik Museum. So this piece has more history than probably any other piece that we're selling in this auction that we ever sold before. But the key thing is, it is a one-of-a-kind piece. It is the only known ritual drum from the area that includes China, that includes Cambodia, Vietnam, and many other countries in the area, that is entirely made of gold. For this reason, of course, and so the condition, I think, given its fragility, is as good as it gets. It's absolutely complete. There's nothing missing. It's just, of course, the gold has suffered some tears and some bending and some minor losses. But I personally consider this is completely irrelevant because it is a one-of-a-kind piece. It is an absolute museum piece. It's estimated at 150,000 euro, and the starting price is only 75,000 euros. So that's a good chance to acquire a piece really worth keeping and preserving for further generations. And yeah, you will be accompanied by these lovely 4 frogs here, which are characteristic of the CHAM version of these drums. They are still in place, not lost as in many other decorations where they were used. And if you have a chance to bid on this, I wish you good luck at our upcoming auction to acquire this one-of-a-kind and exceptional piece.